right, so when I'm trading the futures, I'm looking for supply and demand setups. But in particular, I like to draw one box over those key zones. We're talking about, the aggressive areas of buying or selling within the market. And I'm a scalp trader. So when it comes to the future markets, whether it's the NASDAQ, the E-mini S&P 500, gold, I'm drawing up one particular box on my chart, and then I'll move down or scale down to a lower base chart. But everything starts from looking at structure off of a higher base chart, marking up that one box, and then scaling down to a lower chart for my entries to basically trade in the direction of the market. All right, and this is how I'm making income from scalping the future markets every day. So it's very simple, nothing complex about it. But I want to show you just as an example within this video here for all those that are beginner traders out there. And if you're a beginner, let me know what level of experience wise that you are when it comes to the markets. Are you a novice trader, intermediate, more experienced trader? Leave a comment down below and let me know how many years you've actually been trading futures. So on this particular chart here, because I trade range bar charts, I'm looking for a demand setup. And the purpose and reason why is because when we have a reversal in the market, which is in this area right here, we have an inverted head. Inverted shoulder, a inverted head right here, and then inverted shoulder pattern over here. The market reverses back to the upside. So when it takes out highs coming off of a low, it's making you can see it making a run to the upside, pulling back, making higher highs and higher lows, breaking above highs as it's pushing higher. I'm looking to mark up that one box that allows me to engage in the market and move with the flow of the market. So this is a demand setup. So if you think in regards to aggressive buying, always make sure in your head that it equates to demand setups. And if you have aggressive selling, that's going to be your supply setups. But because we have reversed from the bottom and moving back towards to the tops, or moving higher and breaking structure, that's a very important key concept, which is structure breaks within the market. That's basically where the market is breaking above a swing high or swing low, okay, as it's moving either higher or lower. All right, so I marked up this area of demand right here, and this is a high probability setup because there's an imbalance back at this zone here on the inside. You see that little gap resting right there, all right, on this candle right here. So there's a small imbalance resting right there, and when the market comes back to this area to fill that imbalance or that void there, okay, that gap, the market's going to more likely reject it and go to the upside. So I mark up the demand zones off of my higher base chart, which is 120 range. And a lot of people like to use indicators. This is the VWAP that I have on my chart, because some people like to say, hey, when the market is trending or above the VWAP, then I should be looking for long opportunities. Now, I'm not a stickler for indicators. I'll say that right now. I'm purely looking at structure and purely looking at price action, and I trade my strategy based on what's going on in the market, which way the market is actually moving. And because we have started pushing back to the upside in reverse, I'm looking for nothing but key areas of demand. Okay, so high probability setup right here. The market retraces back to the zone. As you can see, it pulled back the first time, didn't feel that imbalance there. It came back or pushed back up, came back and hit that zone right there. Now, there is a supply area right here, so you have to be mindful. That's why I always tell people, pay attention to price action as the market is coming back to that one box that you have, that you're using, using that trading strategy, okay, when you're scalping. So the market comes to the zone. We have a supply area right there. It rejects it, okay. When it does reject, as you can see, this bullish candle forming right here, I then move down to my lower base chart, which is in particular a 24 range chart. So it's called multi-chart confluence, or using pair charts to give you an advantage within the market and trading off of. So the markets come down as it's retracing back to my zone. I'll then move down to my 24 range chart here on the NASDAQ futures to find an opportunity to go long. So I mark up this one box here, and then I'll move down to, say, my 24 range chart, which is my entry chart. Now, this is the zone, that one box right there. That is the zone in which the market is pulling back to off the higher base 120 chart. It taps the zone. What am I looking for then? Well, if there's if there is a smaller zone, okay, meaning a demand zone resting on the inside of the box, as I look here to the left hand side of the chart, I'll look for rejection at that zone. I'll draw it up another box or one box and draw it up there to take a trade going back to the upside. But there's not, the imbalances have already been filled in this area here. There's no high probability demand setup that I could draw it from here. So what I'll do then is just basically wait for rejection once the market taps this box to look for opportunities where the market's breaking structure for a newly formed demand zone. Okay, so I can clearly see right here that the market is making these lows, and then it goes up, makes higher highs, higher lows as it's pushing to the upside, leaving behind this demand area. It's a high probability demand area right here on the 24 range chart, my entry chart, close to also the high probability 120 demand zone. So when the market comes back to the zone right here, okay, I have marked them now on my 24 range chart. I drew up that one box on the 24 range. When it taps it, I'm looking for opportunity to go long at the back end, at the 24 range demand zone. Okay, so I'll place my stop loss is always going to go at the right here in this case here at 24,634. Give myself a few points breathing room behind it, okay? Because they love to come back, like say for example, they'll push up and then come back and maybe test it right at the bottom end of that wick right there and then go to the upside. A lot of people get trapped like that, especially if you're looking to buy. They come down and they stop you out as a buyer, and then they continue going to the upside, with orders pushing to the upside. Now, what happens here is, again, the stop loss back here at 24,634, a couple points stop loss there. You don't want to place your stop below the demand zone, okay? That is basically the ultimate stop area there, okay? And then what are we shooting for? What are we aiming for? Okay, a couple of things here. I'll look back at the higher base chart right quick. And from there, I know we have the supply area rested up here around 677, okay? So we'll go back. And now that I'm back on 24 range, I could aim for that area there, which is that key area of supply right here, to be my first stopping point in a sense. Okay, so as the market rejects in this area right here, I can aim for that area of supply right there, right around, I guess, 680. We'll say 680, 681. Okay, which is going to be, this is the setup here. Take the trade, going back to around that 680 area. It does push a little bit higher, and then it rejects and comes back down. Why? Because it's tapped into that supply area right here. Okay, this is aggressive selling. We made a low, lower high, and lower low to the downside. We have aggressive selling right there. So at that point, the market more likely is going to reject there. When it does reject, at that point, we want to see, okay, it's coming back down to the downside once it rejects that, because we're looking to see maybe if it can continue pushing higher to the upside. As you see, it does come back down here again, and rejects this area close to this which was a high probability demand zone on the 120. Rejects it at this point because they have filled all the imbalances going back to the upside, off this push back to the upside, filling the imbalances even into the demand zone. Guess what? The supply zone right there. More than likely, they're going to probably start targeting higher areas and look to take out that high there. All right. So the first stopping point or profit target area is going to be right here around about 24,680. So rejection off this area, we're going to get into a trade right here at say 640. Maybe you might want to see a little bit more bullish momentum. Maybe you got in here at 646, but ultimately we're going to aim for that imbalance, or not imbalance. We're going to aim for that supply area that I just showed you at 680. Okay, so we're going to aim for that. Now, once it taps into that 680 area off the higher base chart, which is right here, you got to wait for it to see what it's going to do next, because more likely it's going to reject there. It does. It comes back down at that point there, because we have, again, all the imbalances in this area have been filled. All right, going back to the upside, then we're looking for the market to basically take off, and you can basically take off most of your positions at 680 at the supply area once it rejects, comes back, and as long as it doesn't break below this low right here that it is made, it came off of at the rejection point, the initial rejection point, then we can look to continue going to the upside, to at least aim for the high right there at 724, which is 24,724. This is all using supply and demand zones, but it's that one box zone that I like to mark up on each chart. Always starting with the higher base chart. This is the strategy. It's very simple, nothing complex about it. But I use this when I'm scalping the future markets, again, to make an income every single day. So look for setups like this. But first and foremost, what I want to say is, figure out which way the market is moving, the direction. Okay, looking at structure. If you look at structure, you can see again that we were bearish to the downside, making lower lows and lower highs to the downside. Okay, and from there we reversed right here. And then we started making these runs where we're making these highs, higher lows, highs, higher lows, highs, higher lows, breaking structure. And then at that point, we're looking for, some demand area, okay, to be formed. Mark it up. Mark that one box up on your higher base chart. Then once you have it marked up, just wait for the market to retrace back to that zone or start aiming, coming back to that zone, and just go down to your lower base chart. All right. Once it taps into the zone on the lower base chart, look for some bullish, sentiment where the market is breaking structure back to the upside. Okay, breaking structure back to the upside and creating a nice area of demand that you can trade off of going back to the upside. Again, this is a very easy scalping, way of scalping the future markets. But the strategy, I covered this pretty much in detail within the video content here in this channel. I mean, lots of video content. And the purpose and reason why is because I want people to, to understand the concept, the principle behind, how I actually trade and use this specific strategy that I've created, trading range bars. Now, I know not everyone's going to get it because some people, they are trying to use multiple things. I'm going to say this right now, like make your trading journey and when you look at the markets every day, make it as simple as possible, guys. I started using naked charts after I went through a process of using many indicators and found out that it was the indicators that were holding me back because I was waiting for too many things to go on before taking a trade. So I would get caught up into a trade, at last minute or too late into a trade, and then it would come back against me. I'm sure a lot of you probably experienced that too. You get into a trade, it's moving in your direction a little bit, and then it comes back. So you want to make sure you're executing at the right point is what I'm trying to say. So, but outside of that, guys, that's really all I have. I do go into great detail about the setups that I take because there's a Discord channel, and on the Discord, what I do is I break down my trades that I post to a private community. So if you join the Discord, you'll see that there's a channel called the Trading Floor. That's where myself and other traders that are fellow members of the community post our trades on a daily basis. But then I'll go back and I'll break my trades down in very, very, very fine detail for the elite and ultra elite supporters. There's a link down in the description portion of the video if you're interested in joining. It's only $6.99 to become an elite supporter of the channel. And you can also become an ultra elite. And what you receive, I'm gonna say this right now, to become an elite supporter, you receive all the trade breakdown videos. So the trades I post over on the Discord, I then go back and break them down in detail, covering structure, price action, profit target areas, and stop loss areas just as well. So I go in and find detail about each one of the setups, and there's tons of that video content there. So I recommend getting a pen and pad, taking good quality notes, then going back testing and forward testing. Okay. Now I want to say that the videos that I create are for educational and entertainment purposes only. So I'm not claiming to be by any means a financial advisor. So I recommend speaking with a professional, someone that can provide you with some financial advice if you need it. But again, the videos here on the channel are just for educational and entertainment purposes only. I'm sharing with you my personal strategy and how I trade, and through the means of video content as well. But there is a private community for anyone that is interested in joining. There's a link down in the description portion of the video. It's titled the Elite and Ultra Elite Supporters. It's all through the YouTube membership program. So basically, if you want to become an elite supporter, you receive all my trade breakdown videos. This is where I'm breaking down the trades that I post over on our Discord community in great detail so that you understand the premise, the mindset behind each one of the trades I take, covering structure, price action, profit target areas, and stop loss areas just as well. So there's tons of that video content there that you can get a pen, pad, take quality notes, and then start, understanding the strategy as a whole and start back testing and forward testing yourself to see if it's going to be something that can work for you. It's been doing, we've had plenty members who are part of the community over in the Discord. There's a testimonial channel there where people are leaving testimonials, about just basically using the strategy and how it's been working for them. And, I really take my hat off to all those that are doing well using the strategy as a whole. But yeah, if you want to become an elite supporter or an ultra elite supporter, the link is down in the description. For example, if you want to become an elite, you receive all the trade breakdown videos, plus the video playlist and a great video surrounding market structure as well, just for $6.99 a month, which breaks down to be 24 cents on the day. So think about it in terms of how much you spend on a week on coffee or eating out every single day. Just think about taking a percentage of that and putting into or applying it to something that you maybe possibly are interested in and have passion, of understanding, something that could possibly help you out. Okay. Guarantee anything to anyone out there. You guys should know that, because everybody's perspective of how they look at the market, how they read it, what they're doing is totally different. And so I'm just sharing the basis of how I personally trade, and maybe you can apply it within your own trading. But anyways, I just want to share that with you guys. But there's a link down in the description portion of the video. Like I said, if you choose to become either an elite or an ultra elite supporter, $6.99 to become an elite. That's 24 cents on the day. You receive all the trade breakdown videos, video playlists, and a great video surrounding market structure. Plus, if you want to become an ultra elite supporter, there's also the option there to where you receive everything I just mentioned, plus my live recorded trading session videos. That's where I record my sessions and post them for those individuals. So basically, I'm walking through top-down analysis. Specifically on the NASDAQ, most times I look at the gold market or the E-mini S&P 500 just as well. And I'm just going through trying to find setups, looking at structure, price action, identifying key levels or key zones to trade from based on surrounding supply and demand. And you see me engage in those trades, and then I walk you through the breakdowns of those trades as I'm taking them within that video. Okay, and there's plus other information that is valuable information within those trading sessions as well. So if you're interested in becoming an ultra elite supporter, the link is down in the description portion of the video. You'll see it there. It's titled Elite and Ultra Elite Supporter. Click on that. You'll see a few tiers pop up. Once you hover or click on each one of the tiers, it's going to show you the price tag. Okay. Plus, it's also going to show you the perks and rewards you receive for each one of the tiers. And this is all through the YouTube membership program. Okay, so if you're interested, the link is down in the description portion of the video. Again, it's only $6.99 a month to become an elite supporter of the channel, which is very, very, very inexpensive. Now, if you have not taken the time to subscribe to the channel already, please take a moment to go ahead and click that sub button right now. Make sure to turn your post notifications on by clicking the bell. Okay, that's going to ensure that you receive the video content when I post. And outside of that, guys, that's really all I have. If you could do me the biggest favor before you jump off and drop a like by clicking the thumbs up button, I would greatly appreciate it. Take care, everyone, and I hope you found some value in today's video.